coming at this point of time is another set of information with all eyes set on the India-UK free trade agreement. We are learning that Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal and his British counterpart Jonathan Reynolds are likely to sign the FTA in the presence of the two Prime Ministers amidst Prime Minister Modi's official visit to the country. All right, Mehndi, briefly take us through how exactly the FTA is going to bring a much needed, much anticipated change for the economies of the UK and the India as far as the relief in many sectors, including key pivotal impactful factors of the economy in Indian times is concerned.
Well, definitely, Simran, Prime Minister Modi will be meeting the UK's counterparts to expand the bilateral ties in areas of defence, trade and technology, with the formalization of the landmark India-UK free trade deal set to be a major outcome of this visit. And he'll also witness the signing of the landmark free trade agreement between India and UK during the trip. And it is very important to note, Simran, that the Prime Minister has been received at the airport by UK Foreign Office Minister in charge of the Indo-Pacific, Catherine West. And now, the focus will be on furthering prosperity, growth and boosting job creation for the people as well, as mentioned by Prime Minister Modi. But it is very important, Simran, that there is a lot of excitement among the people around the FTA as well that is expected to be signed today as a sign of strengthening ties between both the countries. And it has been said also that it is a great achievement for both the governments and especially for the Indian diaspora, which is really excited to see Prime Minister, and he'll be, taking important decisions. So Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal and his British counterpart Jonathan Reynolds also, Simran, are likely to sign the FTA in the presence of the two Prime Ministers today, which people are familiar about. And talking about the history also, earlier in the May, India and the UK sealed a free trade agreement that is expected to benefit 99% Indian exports from tariff and will make it easier for British firms to export whiskey, cars and other products to India, besides boosting the overall trade basket. So in terms of the trade deal, it will be very important. And, the trade deal also formed up after 3 years of negotiations, which is expected to ensure comprehensive market access for Indian goods across all the sectors. And from that, India will gain from tariff elimination on about 99% of tariff lines, covering almost 100% of the trade values according to the officials. So lastly, Simran, along with the FTA, the agreement, which can be likely to be signed, the biggest the UK has done since leaving the European Union. So indeed, Prime Minister Modi will be having a very fruitful visit to UK this time. Yes, Simran.
All right, Mehndi, thank you very much. With the latest updates that you're able to track at this point of time, putting in focus how exactly the FTA, that is going to be the big story, and all eyes remain fetched on what happens to be as the FTA, the free trade agreement between India and the UK, gets signed in, as Prime Minister Narendra Modi with his entire delegation and Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal is also in the UK. Now we move forward as the monsoon session of the Parliament is